In a major announcement Monday, the United States and other world powers say they're ready to supply Libya's internationally recognized government with weapons to counter Islamic State terrorists and other militant groups gaining footholds in lawless regions of the country. Now, U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry and top officials from more than 20 other nations are meeting in Vienna, discussing ways to help strengthen Libya's fledgling government. Before Monday's talk, Secretary Kerry met with Jordanian Foreign Minister Nasser Jude, and he also met with Italian Foreign Minister Paolo Gentiloni. The two diplomats are co-hosting the security session aimed at supporting the government of national accord that Western powers hope can unite Libya. The internationally recognized government is facing challenges from several rival factions. The new government is also being challenged by Islamic State-affiliated militants who have established a base in the central city of Sirte. The militants have used that base to launch attacks in neighboring Tunisia. For more on the summit, reporter Kerry Skyring joins me on the phone from Vienna. Kerry, welcome to Africa 54.
Thank you.
Now, what a challenge here. This is a country that seems to need a lot of help. How significant is this pronouncement by the leaders today?
It's quite significant for Libya and quite significant particularly for its unity government because John Kerry was standing beside the Libyan unity government prime minister as he made these commitments today. And the major commitment was one of getting the UN arms embargo lifted and of getting more aid to Libya. So all of that was going on there today, and a very significant commitment with, of course, other Security Council members present in the meetings today, and of course also present were about 20 countries from the region.
And of course, we know that it's not just about stabilizing the government in Libya, but it's that this government is coming up against multiple challenges, including the most sophisticated terrorist group, ISIS, right?
Yes, and it was noticeable that John Kerry emphasized that the reason they're moving towards providing arms to the Libyan government is what he said was the emerging and very direct threat from ISIS to Libya. And he specifically emphasized the ISIS threat as a justification for this move to provide the arms. It is a gamble, of course, because there is no unity in Libya at the moment. The so-called unity government has not really achieved that. In fact, as early as last week, the United States was sanctioning one of its members for failing to cooperate with the government. There is a lot of disunity to be overcome before there is unity within Libya.
Now, we know that the process has come with a lot of frustration over many months now. What are you hearing? Do people feel like finally there is almost a sense of hope for Libya?
There's certainly a commitment. Whether that translates into action and hope for Libya, to a large extent will depend on Libya's leaders. And this point was also stressed by the Secretary of State, saying that it's Libya's leaders, through overcoming their differences, right from the government through tribal leaders and faction leaders, to achieve that unity that will lead Libya out of the chaos. So he's stressing quite a bit of responsibility to Libya's leaders to make their own unity with the help of the international community.
Well, Kerry, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, Kerry Skyring reporting from Vienna, Austria.